It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Commanders and the Giants. All that and more coming up next.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week one, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. It's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's a give up the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding, offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And the Giants going nickel, 3rd down coming. From the gun, it's Daniels. Taking a deep shot here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
They go to punt on 4th down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be let out by their 3rd-year signal caller.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be second down.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Back-to-back carries here. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here's Tracy once more. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Play fake here. Daniels. Looking to his fullback now. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 48. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He gets 6 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Here we go, strike.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Now, Brock, we get a look at their draft class from this year. A group that, regardless of reviews around the league, they are very happy with.
Well beyond the physical traits, there are certain types of players teams are just looking for in the draft. Guys who fit the identity and culture of the building and also match up with their schemes on the field. Looking at a couple names in front of us here, Kate, they just feel like they belong with this franchise. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Now Daniels off the play action. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked by Derek Forrest.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh no, give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Completed here to McCaffrey. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Continuing to dig. He's inside the 25. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Commanders take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Giants will have a first down. We're through 1 quarter of this opening. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Gets this to Johnson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3. He finds Johnson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 35 out of that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Trying again following the sack. Has it at the 7. He has the New York touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return starts from the goal line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They're 1-for-1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them.
Let's go now. Go.
Daniels on first down. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Over to Pittman on the sideline, caught. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Daniels. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Bobby Okereke making that stop. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Daniels back to throw. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Now here comes the New York offense. And they're really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's 2nd and 5. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
He stays up. Escapes the pocket. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. The Commanders send receiver Michael Pittman Jr. out and ready for their next series. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To throw, Daniels. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They gain 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st. They'll run here from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
That's complete to Pittman. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Play action on first down. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr., and that'll bring up second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. The defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Daniels throwing on third. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fielded at the 11. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And it'll be Giants football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Giants got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Come on, set. Go.
Another try following the sack. Throwing the out route complete. Galloping inside the 40. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants earn the chance to tie before halftime. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Shaheed now to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, it's Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Play fake here, Daniels. He puts some air under this one, deep right. He's got it deep downfield. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot.
And he gets in, touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes?
Yep.
No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Giants take over now late in this first half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he's out of bounds past midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go. Rocco 80.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The Giants using their 1st timeout. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go, set. Check go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Whew, I think the coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Again, Daniels to the air. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Ready. 19 Lions. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. It's incomplete. Risky throw to the sideline. They're lucky that defender didn't keep on going down the sideline there. It's going to be 2nd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Throw on 3rd down. And the Commanders get home. They drop him. And they'll try to build on that big stop. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Shaheed now to return. This return makes it up to the 25.
Go.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. We will not get another play here, Brock. That's to a knee. Time's going to run out on the half. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go, Reed, go.
Here's a handoff off the gut. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. Take go.
From the 31. Gets this to Johnson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Tag. Ready.
Trying again, following the sack. Throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them. And the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives him the 1st. He finds Johnson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he'll go down here at the 16. Pickup of 2 here. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Back to the well again. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. After that play, we see some concern out there, and now we know why. That's our top pick in the draft who's shaken up. Boy, they had big expectations for him this season. Hopefully, this turns out to be nothing.
Let's go now. Take go.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, New York. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Brown with a return here. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now comes the Commander offense for another series. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st. Receiver in motion going left. 1st down from the red zone. Fires right away, but incomplete.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Now Daniels to throw. He's on the move. He's running for it. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Daniels back to throw. Into the hands of Kittle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Giants ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Daniels now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Trying the right side with Tracy. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3rd and short, Daniels. A throw left side finds Johnson. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Daniels on first down. He's got it at the 6. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll try and punch it in. Runs in for the New York touchdown. The Giants take a 3rd quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one right down the middle. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Brown with a return here. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Commanders all set to regain possession. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Tyler Nubin with the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10 now. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Five men in the secondary for the G-men now ahead of 3rd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Begins his return at the 16. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The Giants back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently... First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Quarterback gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Hey, check that. Street. Check go.
They give it to him again. And this one doesn't go far. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. They're now set for 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Singletary. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him.
Let's go. Go.
From the 18 on 2nd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has it down close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And in, touchdown, New York! Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants double their lead to 14. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Brown with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commanders set to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, Daniels. Flush down now to his left. He can run it. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Throw complete to Sinnott. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now Daniels off the play action. Pocket pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Another try following the sack. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. They get 9 out of the run, but a chunk of yards remaining now on fourth down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Desperation time here on fourth. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now within one score in the fourth. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Agnew on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Giants offense all set to get started. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Give now to the running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to push the envelope and get aggressive.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Let's go.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
There wasn't a lot there for him, but he did what he needed to do. Go get that first down. Picked up the short gain, didn't risk a big loss. Looking for a bigger lane elsewhere.
Ready?
1st and 10 from the 41.
Ready?
Daniels. Dumped off to his running back. Escapes a defender. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a pickup of 11. And the Giants will have a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set. Check smash.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Plowing up the middle. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. After that play, we see some concern out there, and now we know why. That's our top pick in the draft who's shaken up. Boy, they had big expectations for him this season. Hopefully this turns out to be nothing. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. They go right back to Tracy. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Final timeout taken by the Commanders, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Okay, ready? Ready?
Here's Tracy once more. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Come on, set. Go.
Setting up to pass. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. He's got Shaheed. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Here we go.
Now to throw. Avoid some trouble there. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
To throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.